News is following a developing story right now involving a disturbing investigation in 2 states. It began with a tip from a Valley mom that her daughter's body was in a garage 1,000 miles away.
Now she's accusing this man, her husband, of sex trafficking and murder. We have team coverage on this national story, beginning with 13 Action News reporter Mahsa Saeidi. She's live near Sahara and Eastern, where police carried out a raid just hours ago. Mahsa.
Steve, Tricia, the raid happened at the couple's home, one of the apartments here. Police knew if these accusations are true, every second counts. It starts as a case of sex trafficking, but it quickly developed into possible kidnapping and murder.
She stated that she was being forced to prostitute herself and wanted help.
The alleged suspect, the victim's own husband. Tonight, Jason Quate behind bars for sex trafficking, but that is just the beginning.
The 19 years of law enforcement is one of the cases I will never forget.
Unforgettably horrific. On Facebook, the suspect appears to be a doting father, writing, "Love you, my baby girls," posting about God, but his wife telling police for years he held the family captive.
She told us that she has had very limited interaction with the children, even though they lived together. They never came outside and they were not in school.
Even worse, she said, their life was in danger.
We began formulating a plan to rescue those children.
Police working through the night, SWAT surrounding the house.
It was a very disturbing scene, seeing the condition of the children. They obviously did have some physical injuries.
But 2 of 3 saved in time. Tonight, those who knew the suspect say he grew up in this Belleville, Illinois home. A twin who was adopted, allegedly in and out of trouble as a kid. And we have reached out to the suspect's relatives to get more information. Police tell us that 2 of the 3 children are in protective custody right now in Las Vegas. I want to take it out to Bryan Callahan, who is standing by with the latest on what happened to the 3rd child and the investigation unfolding thousands of miles away. Bryan.
Yeah, Mahsa said Metro believes the woman was being held at that apartment near Sahara and Eastern, but the tip in that investigation led them to just outside St. Louis, where they found that child's body in the detached garage of a vacant home there. But Belleville police are now taking over the investigation, saying they now believe the child may have died 10 miles away there in that city. Those detectives heading the case now at this point, they're saying they think the child may have died all the way back in 2013. The mother reportedly telling detectives it was her 6-year-old daughter that was left in the garage of that home, but detectives say the body was so decomposed they could not tell the age or gender. Neighbors in the small town couldn't believe what police found inside that garage.
I was shocked because that body had been over there that long. The city come over there and cut the grass, and the bank can't send somebody over there to board it up.
Detectives are planning to travel from Illinois to Las Vegas in the coming days to continue their investigation. Bryan Callahan, 13 Action News.
All right. Thank you, Bryan. A question people are asking about this case is, how could a child be dead for years without anyone asking questions? Local domestic violence experts say many times victims are afraid to come forward, especially when children are involved.
I've heard from victims as well, well, I would rather be killed than my children end up in foster care. And so who knows what the variety of reasons that she didn't come forward.
SafeNest says if you hear frequent screaming or see signs of abuse, don't hesitate to call police. And if you're a victim of domestic violence, SafeNest has a 24-hour hotline. We'll post that phone number for you at KTNV.com.
And we will continue to follow this story, and we will have the latest on later editions of 13 Action News and on our website and mobile apps.